What's the creepiest secret you accidentally uncovered about your family? When I was 16, my dad became obsessed with locking his home office. Like aggressively obsessed. Before that, nobody cared about the room. It just had old tax documents, random electronics, and his work laptop. But suddenly he started, keeping the key with him 24/7. If anyone even touched the doorknob, he'd get weirdly defensive. At first, I thought maybe he was cheating. That's honestly where my mind went because my parents were already fighting a lot around that time. My mom kept accusing him of hiding things, and he'd immediately shut down the conversation. Then one night during winter break, my parents left for a dinner party and my little sister accidentally locked herself inside the office while looking for printer paper. The old door handle jammed. We panicked because she was crying, and my dad wasn't answering his phone. So I did the thing every teenager with YouTube access thinks they can do. I tried to remove the doorknob with a screwdriver. Eventually, the lock popped open. My sister ran out immediately, but I noticed something weird before leaving. The office was almost empty. No work files, no computers, no shelves. Just stacks of unopened cardboard boxes, like dozens of them. And every box had the same return address from another state. I know I should have minded my business. But bro, imagine being 16 and seeing your dad guard a secret storage room like it's a government vault. Of course I looked. Inside the boxes were children's clothes. Hundreds of them. Different sizes. Boys and girls. Some looked brand new. Others looked old-fashioned. There were toys too. Photo albums. Even birthday cards addressed to names I'd never heard before. I genuinely thought I discovered evidence of another family. Like actually. My hands were shaking. Then I found a folder. Inside were adoption records. Not for me. For my dad. Turns out my grandparents weren't his biological parents. He'd been adopted as a toddler, and only found out a few years earlier after doing one of those DNA ancestry tests. The boxes were things his biological family mailed after reconnecting with him. The reason he hid it wasn't because he was ashamed of being adopted. It was because my grandfather, the man who raised him, had no idea. Apparently, my grandmother took the secret to her grave. Nobody else knew. Not even after 40 years of marriage. My dad had been secretly contacting his biological siblings for over a year while trying to figure out whether telling my grandfather would destroy him emotionally. And honestly, that messed me up more than if he actually had a second family. Because suddenly every weird tension in the house made sense. My dad wasn't acting suspicious because he was guilty. He was terrified.